The ones who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who do. That's been one of my mantras: focus and simplicity. Simple can be harder than complex. You have to work hard to get your thinking clean to make it simple. But it's worth it in the end, because once you get there, you can move mountains. Do you want to spend the rest of your life selling sugared water, or do you want a chance to change the world? When you first start off trying to solve a problem, the first solutions you come up with are very complex, and most people stop there. But if you keep going and live with the problem and peel more layers of the onion off, you can oftentimes arrive at some very elegant and simple solutions. Nobody has tried to swallow us since I've been here. I think they are afraid how we would taste. Our friends up north spend over $5 billion on research and development, and all they seem to do is copy Google and Apple. I guess it's more fun to be a pirate than to join the Navy. Let's go invent tomorrow rather than worrying about what happened yesterday. The problem with the internet startup craze isn't that too many people are starting companies, it's that too many people aren't sticking with it. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. I'm the only person I know that's lost $250 million in 1 year. It's a very character-building situation. I was worth about over $1 million when I was 23, and over $10 million when I was 24, and over $100 million when I was 25, and it wasn't that important because I never did it for the money. I would trade all of my technology for an afternoon with Socrates. Every once in a while, a revolutionary product comes along that changes everything. It's very fortunate if you can work on just one of these in your career. Apple's been very fortunate in that perspective. It introduced a few of these. You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. You have to trust in something, your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever. This approach has never let me down, and it has made all the difference in my life. It's really hard to design products by focus groups. A lot of times, people don't know what they want until you show it to them. Picasso had a saying, "Good artists copy, great artists steal," and we have always been shameless about stealing great ideas. My model for business is the Beatles. They were 4 guys who kept each other's kind of negative tendencies in check. They balanced each other, and the total was greater than the sum of the parts. That's how I see business. Great things in business are never done by one person, they're done by a team of people. Sometimes when you innovate, you make mistakes. It is best to admit them quickly and get on with improving your other innovations. Being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed at night saying we've done something wonderful, that's what matters to me. My favorite things in life don't cost any money. It's really clear that the most precious resource we all have is time. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it, And like any great relationship, it just gets better and better as the years roll on. So keep looking until you find it. Don't settle. I think if you do something and it turns out pretty good, then you should go do something else wonderful, not dwell on it for too long. Just figure out what's next. We're not going to be the first to this party, but we're going to be the best. Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. Start small, think big. Don't worry about too many things at once. Take a handful of simple things to begin with, and then progress to more complex ones. Think about not just tomorrow, but the future. Put a ding in the universe. Always remember, if you can be anything in life, be a Stoic. Support with a like and subscribe for more Stoic empowerment.